Hey YouTube, what's up? So this is a quick video tutorial for my asset in the Unity store called EasyAvatar. And what it does is basically makes it easier for people to take a rigged character and add other skin mesh renderers to it without all the headache of plowing through the internet trying to figure it out. And also kind of like the workflow to make it, which is 90% of the headache that I've gone through trying to figure this out. So what we're going to do is just kind of go through this hierarchy here, super simple, just so people are familiar with it if they actually get the asset. And then for anybody who's just paying attention through the other videos and wants to learn more, um, I mean, this is kind of just a simple explanation of how, I put it all together. So anyways, here are the animations. This is just the basic one for Unity supplies. If you do basically like the assets import package characters, it brings in a bunch of animations. This is ripped from one of those. This is just simple idle animation that defines okay defines when we play this, which is all the time. Here's a Unity free look camera that I put together, took all the unnecessary scripts out of. Materials, obviously. Models is where we're going to bring in models that we have, and then from here we'll make prefabs from them. This is going to be like the base model area where we have our character and then our jumpsuit kind of deal and so on. So okay, cool. And then prefabs is going to be obviously where we put the prefabs from all those objects. After everything's said and done, this scene wouldn't really, nothing would work in this scene, but all you need for my asset to work in your own Unity project is one script. I hate putting trying to get these things and find something that works, and it's 10 scripts long and they have a huge file hierarchy. All you need is this, and you'll be able to figure it out once you go in there. It's super simple. I basically condensed every piece of code I found on the subject online. There's a lot of different interpretations of how it works. Unity does 99% of the heavy lifting. You just kind of have to understand what's going on and give it the proper tools to work with. So I'll go through that here. Item database, you can, like I'm saying, item database you don't even need. Textures is textures. So anyways, getting started, what we'll do is I'll pretend to be you. We're in characters and we have imported our skin mesh render, or if you've stayed tuned from the other videos, the MakeHuman character we made in Blender and saved as a .blend file. We're gonna click it, and then when it comes up, it'll say animation type. You're going to click that and do humanoid and do apply, of course, if it's a humanoid. And if you get a check mark, you're good. If you get an X, you're screwed. You got to go back into your modeling program and figure out what's going on there, pull your hair out. And then you're going to go into clothing and add whatever various clothing models that you have. You don't have to do anything to them, but it's always good to check and make sure that they do, in fact, have a skin mesh renderer. If you don't have this and the system doesn't work, it's just going to laugh at you in console. So, okay, cool. What we'll do is take our character, drag it over to like 1. Oh my gosh, I have no idea where my camera is. We'll reset, and then I will do, I'll double click it. Maybe it'll bring me in closer. Cool. And the camera's behind it, so I'm going to do 180 here on the Y. Press enter. We'll go to materials, just attach the pre-made skin material I made for it, block out all genital areas, and then we'll go to the character in here, and we will do the tag as player. We'll do controller as idle animator controller, and this is just if you want to bring in your own crazy character and see stuff on it in this asset. This is how you do it. Super easy. Okay, and then we're going to go to the free look camera here. We're going to drag in your character so we can just spin around and look at it from all different angles. Super cool. All right, going to, nope, and then we're going to go to clothing, drag in your clothing, and do whatever you want to do as far as the materials here. So what I'm going to do is kind of move this to the side so we can see it better. Select this. I'm just going to duplicate it a couple times. Drag it across, drag it in front, and give them each their own unique deal here. And I'll go to the prefabs, clothing, and I'll just drag each one of these guys in. You can't group drag. I know somebody's pulling their hair out like, oh my god, just select them like that and drag them in. You can't do it. It won't do it. Unity freaks out. Okay, cool. And then game controller is basically just an object that holds the singleton known as item database, which is just global preferences, you know, just holding some global stuff that we can mess with, nothing crazy. I already have a hair object put in there for later when I complete the asset. And so let's add these guys. Boom, to the first one. All right, cool. You don't need to do anything else. I'm going to hide all this later so it's easy to understand. And I'm pretty positive that's everything. So let's play it. My computer's awesome, by the way. Okay. Everything seems to be working. You know what? I'll do maximize on play. The second time around, it usually doesn't take that long. We'll see. All right, cool. Oh, but it's liking the recording. So anywho, we'll go up here and just pick clothing and see if it works. And there you have it. Works pretty good. Especially for a full body jumpsuit being weight painted the way it is. And look how close the arms are. You can see just the tiniest bit of tearing. I could have done a little bit more work in the armpits and the crotch regions for that, but this is obviously just, you know, the bare minimum to show people what is possible with this simple asset. So very cool. You know, it's one of those things where the complexity is actually getting to the goal of it instead of actually the code itself. The coding itself, while being difficult, I had to really parse through a lot of people's coding attempts to understand what was going on with like the skin mesh renderer system inside of it. And once I kind of like boiled it all down, I'm like, oh my god, I think this is like 10 lines of code or something like that. So it's super awesome. You're gonna love that. Applying this project should take you less than an hour if you literally watch every single video that I make for it too. So it should only take minutes. So thanks for watching. If you did buy this project for, you know, whatever, $2, $3, whatever I set it for, thank you so much. This is the first thing I've ever done as far as C# or Unity, and all that money is going to buy me a computer that doesn't suck like the computer I'm on. So, and I plan on doing more. I had a lot of fun doing all this. There was a couple nights where I felt like giving up and just having no resources to go on and nobody to really help you on some of these issues was really, you know, kind of one of those deals where you just want to start pulling your hair out. But it's relatively easy once you get the whole workflow figured out, and it won't screw up on you. And for people making, you know, low poly assets whatsoever, this whole workflow, you could create complex deals really quickly. So super powerful, super flexible. Check it out. Tell me what you think in the video description or the comments. And yeah, thank you for watching.